2024 marks IEL's 60th anniversary. Our organization celebrates 6 decades of changing systems through people. Everything we do is aimed at lifting up underserved leaders and equipping them with the knowledge, skills, and abilities to transform their communities through education. By cultivating strong local leadership capacity across all levels, we can drive meaningful change for communities, families, and children. We cultivate racial healing and justice, disability inclusion, and economic equity in over 200 communities. We catalyze community-driven leadership across systems, inspiring equitable futures for youth and families.
In order to transform systems to be more equitable for all communities, you have to start with the people in those systems. And for decades, the key strength of IEL has been our ability to convene people with shared goals and ideas to come together and build connections and to build better policies and build their capacities to be stronger leaders. Our specialty is really providing effective support through role-based networks, through innovative professional development and customized technical assistance, and the coaching that caters to a local context. So we serve both individual youth and adult leaders and organizations.
Holding true to our belief in the power of community, we accelerate the development of adaptive, collaborative, and distributive leadership along with scaling best practices through the shared experiences of community school professionals and researchers, district leaders for family and community engagement, and more in peer groups. We also engage our networks around the policy and education issues that matter to them. Based on the input of all these leaders, we work to support our Policy by the People agenda and provide resources for the pressing current issues that they face today, from the classroom to the community.
This year marks the 60th anniversary of our Education Policy Fellowship Program, IEL's founding leadership initiative. EPFP engages a diverse and collaborative community of strategic leaders to promote equitable education policy. EPFP is part of IEL's Everyone an Advocate approach to help build key knowledge, skills, abilities, and mindsets so everyone can become an effective advocate. 60 years of Education Policy Fellowship Program also means that we're celebrating the 60th Washington Policy Seminar. WPS is the capstone event and is the Fellows' front row seat to Inside the Beltway look at federal education policy and the national landscape.
We've built upon our successful history of school leader development to expand this work into collaborative leadership immersive learning experiences for school leaders and principals. This is an opportunity to further cultivate the skills, knowledge, and dispositions of collaborative and shared leadership. In 2020, we combined 2 events, our Community Schools National Forum and the National Family and Community Engagement Conference, into one event. By creating an annual joint conference, IEL is able to offer unmatched professional development, collaboration, and networking opportunities to advance the field of community schools and family engagement. This national conference brings together people from across the country and beyond to catalyze collaboration, action, and a renewed commitment to transforming our practices, partnerships, and systems. IEL's Coalition for Community Schools envisions schools as centers for creating flourishing communities where everyone belongs, works together, and thrives. We believe in the power of community, that when people who live and work in any given area come together often, they will instill hope, overcome challenges, and advance their own well-being now and for future generations. The Coalition for Community Schools supports communities in creating comprehensive systems of support grounded in a framework of collaborative leadership. The Coalition is made up of over 1,000 partners across the country and is supporting existing or developing community school state coalitions in over 40 states and territories. We are also a proud supporter of the Department of Education's Full Service Community Schools Act, providing advocacy support and technical assistance for grant applicants and awarded grantees.
Family, school, and community engagement is a shared responsibility for student learning and achievement. It's continuous from birth to young adulthood and occurs across multiple settings where children learn. This network builds and enhances the capacity of educators and families to operationalize equity and engagement as key levers for change. This improves strategic alignment and cross-departmental collaboration within districts.
Established in 2009, IEL's Ready to Achieve Mentoring Program, or RAMP, is a high-tech, career-focused mentoring program for youth involved with or at risk of becoming involved with the juvenile justice system, geared toward youth with disabilities. Since then, RAMP has been implemented in 32 communities nationwide, enrolling about 4,400 youth and recruiting approximately 1,000 mentors. RAMP sites have developed over 1,400 partnerships with schools, employers, justice agencies, and community groups. 90% of youth enrolled in RAMP stayed in school, 70% improved school attendance, and 70% have increased their sense of social support.
Leaders of Tomorrow is a leadership program created by IEL with a curriculum co-designed by immigrant and refugee youth. This program is designed to help these youth develop the knowledge, skills, and abilities needed to participate in decision-making processes and structures to improve their own lives, as well as the lives of others in their communities. Through the program, youth are equipped to become leaders and agents of change while also promoting equity and social justice for all.
Rising through the ranks at IEL over the past 17 years has given me a unique perspective around the importance of the intentionality of creating a diverse workforce that reflects our values. We practice what we preach, whether it's in communities that we partner with or within our own staff. Our team is full of cross-sectional leaders dedicated to developing and connecting adults and youth leaders to strengthen communities and education systems in pursuit of equity. A workplace that fosters diversity can bring together a multitude of experiences, ideas, and perspectives that can help meet the challenges in those communities in which we serve.
We look forward to working with you over the next 60 years.